Right now on Good Morning Northwest, new information on the man that stole from a Grandview Dollar Tree, then set it on fire, a case that's been 2 years in the making. And fake money being circulated in the area, we give you tips on how to tell the difference between fake and real money, plus the telltale sign on the newer $100 bills.
And a chilly morning before our cloudy but nice day. We're tracking a beautiful weekend on the way, which I'll tell you about coming up. Good Morning Northwest.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest, on your side.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal.
And I'm Riley Fitzgerald. It is 5 o'clock on Thursday, April 11th, 2024.
And Riley, you are wearing the color that I'm hoping the weather will reflect today. I'm wanting blue skies. I'm wanting just nice weather, kind of like how we've been getting the past couple of days.
When you said that, I thought you wanted like the blues, like kind of
I want to be blue? No.
Yeah, I was like,
I do like
weather.
Sad music when I'm sad, but no, I don't want to be sad.
I'm a sad music enjoyer also,
right?
even though I'm like a very like happy person.
I just needed to validate me. That's what
I get that completely.
I know some people hate that and can't listen to sad music when they're sad, but
no, I'm a sad music enjoyer. Today,
okay, we're the same.
I'll be blasting the sad music in the amazing weather that we're going to be having. Let's take a live look outside right now in Richland through our Columbia Point Skycam. While it is chilly, it is going to be a pretty nice day out. Cloudy conditions definitely over across our entire region, so mostly dry. I'll tell you about where we can expect to see some potential showers today. Nice temps once it gets a little warmer outside, low wind, thank goodness, and we're going to be seeing a beautiful, beautiful, very clear weekend. First alert radar, we're seeing dry conditions, lots of cloudy activity out there. We're going to take a look at our temperatures right now. It's pretty cold across the region, mid-30s in the Yakima Valley, lower 30s in the Tri-Cities, 40 in Walla Walla this morning, so pretty chilly out there. For our highs today, we're going to be seeing the mid to upper 60s across the region, and again, very cloudy conditions, 64 in the Yakima area. Tri-Cities is going to be seeing upper 60s, and again, cloud coverage, potentially almost overcast in our skies today, mid-60s in the Walla Walla area. I have more to talk about in terms of where we may be seeing some showers today, but I'll tell you about that in my full forecast. For now, I'll send it back to Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. And a follow-up this morning to an arson case nearly 2 years in the making. 48-year-old Christopher Schlacks will spend the next 5 years in prison, followed by 3 years of supervised release. Prosecutors say Schlacks burglarized the Grandview Dollar Tree on July 4th of 2022, and then he set it on fire. He also set fruit bins on fire before the burglary as a distraction. Altogether, those two fires caused more than $3 million in damage. But U.S. Attorney Vanessa Waldriff released a statement saying the crimes went beyond causing financial loss.
This fire setting caused incredible damage to local businesses in Yakima and, critically, caused first responders to engage in using their resources to put out fires, to protect our neighborhoods, protect businesses. And those resources need to go to true emergencies, not ones that are committed by individuals engaged in a series of criminal activities.
Prosecutors say Schlacks had done the same thing a few days before the Grandview fires. He pleaded guilty to 3 charges. An alleged accomplice pleaded not guilty to crimes in relation to this case, and he's currently awaiting trial. A bicyclist is severely injured after being hit by a pickup truck in Yakima. This is according to the Yakima Police Department and took place at the 800 block of South 16th Avenue. YPD responded on Tuesday around 9:30 p.m. They found the injured woman in the road and she was transported to a local hospital. An investigation found the cyclist was near St. Helens Street when she was hit, and the pickup was driven by a 55-year-old man who stayed at the scene and cooperated with police. YPD says speed does not appear to be a factor, but alcohol consumption or impairment could be. The driver was booked into the Yakima County Jail on vehicular assault charges. And the Yakima Police Traffic Unit is investigating, so if anybody has any information or video on the crash, contact Officer Darius Williams at 509-306-3814. Also, an alert from the Pendleton Police Department now. They're saying to be on the lookout for counterfeit money that is being circulated around Pendleton. In particular, keep an eye out for $100 bills. Some telltale signs of counterfeit money are how it feels, as U.S. currency is printed on cotton and linen, not paper. Another thing to check is to feel over Ben Franklin's shoulder on the bill. The newer $100 bills have raised printing, so it should feel bumpy. And this is in the middle of the bill, and these were introduced in 2018, and it was the first time texture was incorporated onto a bill. If you are in doubt, compare it to another bill, and if you work at a store or business and suspect you've been handed counterfeit money, be sure to follow your company's policy for that situation and contact police. If you have any information about this counterfeit money that's going around, Pendleton Police says you should call their office at 541-276-4411. And Kennewick Police hosted Coffee with the Cop at the Barnes & Noble at the Columbia Center Mall yesterday. An officer at the event spoke with us and says this wasn't their first and it won't be their last. The officer says KPD believes it's important to have community events as it allows community members to ask questions or simply get to know the officers as people.
Because it makes us more approachable. I think that way when you see me next time at a store, in uniform, out of uniform, it makes it to where it's easier to come and get to know us because you remember one of us or all of us from a past instance that was a very positive one where we shared a cup of coffee and a good conversation.
As for the next Coffee with the Cop, KPD says they don't have an exact date set yet, but they do plan to continue to have them. The Pasco Police Department is hosting a blood drive tomorrow that's from noon to 5 p.m. at their training facility. The American Red Cross is in need of blood donations, and the Pasco Police will not disappoint. The police training facility is located at 204 West Clark Street in Pasco. The years-long debate over what to do about downtown parking in Yakima is coming to a close, with new parking rules decided by council. Street parking will stay at a 2-hour limit, but they'll increase the limit to 3 hours for city-owned lots. Monthly permits for those lots dropped from $50 to $20. Parking tickets for staying longer than the time limit also dropped down from $50 to $20. And the city no longer relying on parking ticket and permit revenue to fund maintenance of its parking lots.
We do have some income in the general fund right now that's available for that, and we're going to use it to do the lots. They'll be crack sealed, they'll be fog sealed, which is an oil finish on them. They'll be restriped, repainted, other repairs will be done.
The City Council should get a copy of the new ordinance at its next meeting, and the changes will go into effect 30 days after it's adopted, likely in early May. Inflation upped the cost of a long-awaited project to build an outdoor pool in East Yakima and delayed it by a couple of years. But now they're getting closer to their goal. The total cost of the proposed aquatic center at Martin Luther King Jr. Park is $10.5 million. Over $3 million from the city, $3 million from the county, over $2 million from the state, and over $2 million through community fundraising, leaving them just $400,000 short, with construction set to start in June.
So next Tuesday night's meeting, we'll bring to them a contract for the contractor to begin the work. And we think some additional dollars will come in from now until next Tuesday. But if it doesn't, then City Council will have to make a decision whether to award that bid, even though there's a little bit of a shortfall.
If it all goes as planned, the Aquatic Center should open in June 2025. Coming up on Good Morning Northwest, where you can get some gourmet banana bread with a side of poetry. And get this, it's local. We'll tell you all about it next. But for now, Riley Fitzgerald joins us with a quick look at your morning forecast. Hey, Riley.
Hi, Jessica. It's a chilly morning on this cloudy day, but it's going to be a pretty nice one. And if there's going to be any showers, we'll talk about it coming up.
Next Live.
Share a memory of your spouse that you often think of. I remember holding your hair in Puerto Rico that one time you got sick.
With Tracy Morgan and Josh Dumel.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Life can be hard. With Culligan, your water doesn't have to be.
At the Pacific Clinic, we understand the juggle of parenthood. That's why the PC is your one-stop shop for all your health, sports, and medical needs. Schedule your appointments around your favorite group fitness classes and use our on-site childcare services.
From women's health to care for your little ones, we practice a comprehensive approach to keep your family feeling great.
With our quick and convenient scheduling, we'll get you in within the same week, often the next day. Call us today at 509-783-5465.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus the year's best deals, like 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
For decades, we've called this community home and dedicated ourselves to helping those in it find their way. In new beginnings and in returns to the familiar. In victories and in defeats. So that no matter where you go, you'll feel at home.
Find your way home in a new Mercedes-Benz C300 for only $539 a month from Mercedes-Benz of Tri-Cities.
Massive savings are on this weekend, only at More Furniture. Choose from a wide variety, including our new spring lineup, and we'll provide free white glove delivery, special interest free financing until 2025, and we'll subtract your sales tax. And right now, we'll donate your gently used furniture free of charge. Make an impact in your local community and allow us to remove and donate your items with this limited time offer. Only at More Furniture.
Hi, I need new tires. Perfect timing. Right now, during our tire savings event, when you buy 3 tires, you get the 4th for only $1.
Wow, that's a great deal.
Right? Can you imagine finding a tire for less?
Sorry, honey. Mama needs a tire.
No, definitely not.
No.
Let's get you those tires.
Okay.
Right now, during our tire savings event, buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Toyota Service Centers. Keep your Toyota a Toyota.
Seattle battles Dallas. NHL action Saturday at noon on Apple Valley News Now.
Check this out. Third in the nation. The Tri-Cities Amateur Hockey Association 14U Tier 2 team celebrated yesterday after placing third in the whole country this past weekend. That's in New York at the USA Hockey National Championship. The team is coached by Kennewick PD Sergeant Ryan Kelly. His players competed against teams from across the nation and finished the season with a record of 64 wins, 5 losses, and 1 tie. We spoke with Kennewick Police spokesman Isaac Merkel, who says the perspective gained by officers through coaching helps them as they respond to calls for service and investigate crime.
We're very supportive of our officers doing things in the community. This is just one example of that. And that connection with the youth helps us as we go to calls for service or investigate criminal activity.
And hockey is not the only activity available to youth in the area. Coming up in our next hour, we'll learn about the other programs and tell you how you can sign up. And we've been talking about growth all across the Tri-Cities, and this is the kind of success story that we love to tell. 2 local entrepreneurs are teaming up for a new venture that's centered on a familiar and beloved product. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma explains.
What started with events around town has now expanded into their own lounge space. With Janice Spence's passion for poetry and Aubrianne Johnson's love for baking, they created Ob's Lounge Gourmet Bread and Poetry.
Our passion to help people.
Spence takes charge of the poetry side as the founder of Spoken Space, a safe space to be heard, while Johnson takes action in creating gourmet banana bread.
This is our caramel-infused banana bread, roasted salted peanuts, and milk chocolate chips.
Do you want to try one with me?
And the sticky.
So what motivated you to make banana bread?
Well, the funny thing is, I never liked bananas or banana bread until I started my own company. I was caregiving at the time, and my client would send me to her favorite coffee shop every day of my shift for banana bread and coffee. They were out one day, so she asked me to bake a loaf, and I did. And from there, I just started experimenting with different flavors, different extracts, and started developing different flavors. So I decided to start my own business, and Here we are 3 years later with 38 total flavors of banana bread.
Spence says it's a safe space for building community.
Through baking, she's been able to show that, you can taste her love, And with my words, as I've been told, I'm able to move people, and really inspire them to want to make a difference in the community. And so that kind of gave us the idea of like, how can we combine that together, Or what about a lounge where they can come and sit and chill, and if they wanted to, speak some, do a stand-up or do some poetry or, talk about their life and their day in a safe environment, right? And then eat some great food, because we're not gonna just have banana bread, we're gonna have a limited lunch and dinner menu, and that's where you're gonna really taste the love. So it's just about sharing that love and spreading it out in the community.
Spence says she has advice for poets who might be afraid to take the mic.
I say, do it. It's very liberating. It's freeing, because finally, even if nobody understood your poem, you got to say it out loud. I just dare you to try it, at least once.
If visual art is more your style, the lounge also has space for local artists to display their work. Reporting in Richland, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
Spence also says they're working on having adult game nights as well as paint and poetry events. This is an alcohol-free space for the community, and it's the only soft opening. They plan to have a grand opening sometime in May. Now, not all of the growth we're seeing in Tri-Cities is happening in Tri-Cities. Some is happening in the downtown areas. Tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest, we'll show you updated plans for a first-of-its-kind fertilizer plant that's currently in development on the outskirts of Richland.
There's not a big domestic fertilizer producer in the Pacific Northwest. And so Atlas Agro endeavors to be that and to be a decarbonized version of that.
We'll talk about what made this location so attractive to Atlas Agro, also when you can expect to see delivery trucks rolling. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, PFAS contamination has been an ongoing problem for many people in Yakima, but new rules from the EPA says more homes could qualify to have water treatment systems installed by the Army. Details coming up. And looking outside, temperature is 33 degrees, pretty chilly. Riley Fitzgerald will have more details in that first alert forecast. We'll be right back with that.
It's the Spring into Savings Sale at Furniture Row, and that means huge discounts throughout the store. Save on sofas and sectionals, dining groups, bedrooms, and more. Plus 4 years, no interest. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. The Spring into Savings Sale, on now at Furniture Row.
Want to drive?
Really?
Most of us agree our roads are safer when we put away our phones. But we still have some people to reach. So spread the message. And set the example. Because that's how we make the road a safer place for you and your loved ones. Together, we get there.
Hi everyone watching at home. We're here to remind you that if you or someone you know were injured in an accident that was not your fault, listen up. We have live agents available right now to answer your questions and tell you how much your case is potentially worth. Hi, I'm Gina Bellich, here with spokesman and TV personality Tom Mustin with us in the Help Center. So Tom, phones are really busy over there. Tell us what kind of calls you're seeing.
Well, Gina, first off, thank you for having me here in the call center with you. We always enjoy talking to the viewers and getting folks the compensation that they deserve. You know, we're seeing calls about all kinds of accidents, but the most common by far has been car accidents. So if you or someone you know were injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You'll speak with a live person. They'll answer any questions you have and tell you if you have a case and how much your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. All right, folks at home, you heard it. Take advantage of this opportunity and call now.
Hey Tri-Cities, it's Eric the Peanut Guy with your Tri-City Dust Devils. It's opening week of the 2024 season. Come out to Geisa Stadium all week long. Make sure to bring the kids for Family Feast Night on Friday, April 12th and enjoy $2 hot dogs, soft drinks, and more. Then on Saturday, April 13th, the Dust Devils make our season debut as the Columbia River Rooster Tails with a post-game fireworks show thanks to BNSF Railway. Visit the official ticket site at dustdevilsbaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It will blow you away.
Don't make a fuss.
Spring into savings at
Denver Mattress. You'll shop brands like
Sealy and Temper
and Parable too. 4 years no interest, ship free to you.
Denver Mattress.
A great hike in a great park. Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Thursday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day. We're going to be seeing cold temperatures, especially this morning. We'll be warming up a little bit later on today. Ahead, we have cloudy and mostly dry conditions, nice temps, low winds, and a beautiful, beautiful weekend is on the way. On our First Alert radar, we're seeing a lot of this cloud coverage making its way through the region this morning. So expect lots and lots of clouds for your day today. On our Futurecast, again, more clouds, the potential for some quick scattered showers. They will be very light if you see any of them today, and they're going to be heading through as well tomorrow morning. Tomorrow we're going to be seeing potential showers in the Walla Walla area. They will be pretty quick as we make our way through the day. Potentially some thunderstorms also expected for the Walla Walla area tomorrow night. Right now they're being expected in the evening on Friday. By the time Saturday comes along, we're going to start to clear up a little bit. Beautiful sunny skies are happening this weekend. Our wind speeds right now are quite low. Just a couple days ago, we had pretty strong winds. We're not going to be experiencing that for our Thursday. Let's take a look at our temperatures right now. Pretty chilly as we make our way out of the door this morning. 33 in the Tri-Cities, 36 in Yakima right now, 40 degrees in Walla Walla. So very chilly so far this morning. Let's take a look at our highs for today. Mid to upper 60s in the Yakima Valley. For our Thursday in the Tri-Cities, upper 60s and even a lower 70 there in the Tri-Cities. And in the Blue Mountain region, we're going to be seeing mid to upper 60s as well. So nice conditions overall. We will be having those cloudy conditions. Tonight we're also cloudy, overnight showers in the Blues potentially, mid 40s, so a little bit warmer than we're seeing overnight this night. Tonight we're going to be seeing temperatures just a little higher than last night. Let's take a look at our temperatures for tomorrow. We're going to be seeing cloudy conditions as well, more showers potentially in the foothills of the Blues, mid to upper 60s for our temperatures for our Friday. Pretty nice out there as well. On our 7-day forecast, we see cloudy conditions today and tomorrow, but then our weekend is looking beautiful. We jump up to the 70s, mid 70s for our Saturday and Sunday in Yakima, but then we cool down on Monday. Overnight lows follow a very similar pattern, mid 40s until we cool down a little bit Sunday into Monday back to the 30s. In the Tri-Cities for our 7-day forecast, again, cloudy conditions over the next 2 days, but then we see the sun start to come out, beautiful upper 70s over the next couple of days in the Tri-Cities, and then we drop down 13 degrees to our Monday, 64 and then 61 for Tuesday. So we're going to be seeing some colder temperatures after this beautiful weekend, but we're going to enjoy an amazing weekend. Let's take a look at our 7-day forecast for Walla Walla. We're seeing potential showers and even thunderstorms for our Friday in Walla Walla. Cloudy conditions over the next 2 days, but then the clouds start to go away for that beautiful weekend. Upper 70s Saturday, 72 for Sunday, and then dropping down to the upper 50s for our Monday. Today we have a cloudy day, but overall pretty nice temperatures. Tomorrow, more clouds, potential showers in the Blues, but then a beautiful weekend is on the way. Have a great Thursday. I'll send it back to Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. In environmental news now, PFAS contamination in well water has been an ongoing problem for people living near the Yakima Training Center for a while now. The U.S. Army and the Washington State Department of Ecology have been working on cleanup efforts at the center for several years. The Army recently began installing individual water treatment systems in East Sela in those homes and that were dealing with higher levels of contamination. And the new rules from the EPA could mean more homes qualify to have the Army install these water treatment systems, which can cost anywhere from $7,500 to $35,000 each. However, that decision will have to come from the Department of Defense. And Tri-Cities airport officials announced a brand new pilot program yesterday, which will study the effectiveness of worm-powered wastewater treatment. And our airport is the first one in the whole country to try this out. The airport is partnering with a company called Biofiltro. Officials tell us this project will study the effectiveness of worm-powered wastewater, the treatment on airport de-icing wastewater. De-icing is critical for aircrafts in the winter months, but the fluids are predominantly made of glycol and other ingredients that are potentially dangerous for the environment if they're not properly collected and disposed.
I was in our economic development director's office, Stephen McFadden, and he was telling me about this system that uses worms for wastewater and food processing and some ag uses where they have a need. And I was like, do you think this would work for our glycol? And he's like, I don't know. He called them up and they said they don't know. They came out, took a sample, went into their laboratory, and they said, we feel this can work.
The pilot unit is 90 square feet of Biofiltro's patented biodynamic beta system. It'll treat a portion of Tri-Cities de-icing wastewater for a 180-day period. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, a popular burger chain is coming to Washington. And hey, if you're like me, it's the best burger hands down. We tell you where it's coming next.
Why do you Goodwill? Well, there are countless reasons.
I come for the thrill of a deal, and I never miss out on the 50% off tag.
I like to hunt the bins for hidden gems.
Goodwill lets you define your style with unique gifts and treasures around every corner. And giving back to your community just feels wonderful.
With hundreds of reasons to shop at Goodwill, you can feel great about knowing 95.7 cents of every dollar you spend helps your community. Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
Hey, Dad, look.
Us.
This is the magma chamber.
This isn't us, is it? When did we get so connected to our devices and so disconnected from each other?
She's not answering.
What? And when our phones have turned us into this,
LT,
what do you do when you're a company that sells them?
We gotta fix this.
It's time to find what we're missing. Join us in taking a break from our devices. Take the phones down for 5 challenge for 5 days, 5 hours, or even just 5 minutes. Feels good. And let's find us again. US Cellular. Built for us.
Shopping online for a Purple mattress? We get it. With Purple's unique Gel Flex grid and multiple foam layers, you'll experience effortless sleep that's motion adaptive, temperature balanced, pressure relieving, and ultra supportive. But which Purple mattress is right for you? Come to Denver Mattress and test for yourself. And during Purple's spring special event, save up to $400 on Purple and Purple Plus mattresses and get an instant gift. Shop Purple at Denver Mattress, the easiest way to find your perfect Purple.
Our new orthopedic regenerative medicine clinic with Prosser Memorial Health orthopedic surgeon Dr. Jeffrey B. Higgs is now offering a variety of treatments, including platelet-rich plasma injections to enhance injury recovery, promote healing, and treat pain associated with early osteoarthritis. To schedule an appointment, call Prosser Orthopedic Center at 509-786-5599 or learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Massive savings are on this weekend, only at More Furniture. Choose from a wide variety, including our new spring lineup, and we'll provide free white glove delivery, special interest-free financing until 2025, and we'll subtract your sales tax. And right now, we'll donate your gently used furniture free of charge. Make an impact in your local community and allow us to remove and donate your items with this limited time offer. Only at More Furniture.
Come see us today and feel the power of Pingree.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Popular burger chain In-N-Out is taking steps towards opening its first location in Washington. The company posted this picture on Instagram saying they're planning to move into the southern Washington area next year. That's reportedly planned for Ridgefield, which is just off of I-5, about 14 miles north of the Washington-Oregon border. And it's about 3.5 hours away from us. And if you're like me, In-N-Out is way better than Shake Shack. Well, coming up on Good Morning Northwest, an update on the 18-year-old who's accused of plotting terror attacks against churches in Coeur d'Alene, what he said in court yesterday. And reactions from both former President Trump and President Biden following Arizona's Supreme Court ruling on abortion.
In today's Tech Bites, making sense over mixed internet plans. A new FCC rule will require internet service providers to give nutrition labels so customers can see the details of the company's plans, including fees and download speeds. They now must be posted in stores and online. Google is offering up some of its artificial intelligence photo editing tools free of charge to anyone who uses Google Photos. The AI features include Magic Eraser to remove unwanted objects and Photo Unblur to sharpen your pictures. They will roll out to everyone next month. Finally, Roku is now offering its Pro Series TVs, which feature mini LED backlighting for better brightness and contrast. Other bells and whistles have Roku calling them the ultimate TVs for streaming, but they're going to cost you up to $1,700. Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
When I was 12 years old with cancer, I spent most of the year looking out a hospital window. All I wanted was to be outside. I owe the people at St. Jude everything because I am 17 years cancer-free. My marathon is for St. Jude and helping all those kids with cancer who just want to be kids again.
Start your day with Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist-recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
When it comes to Nature Valley, which camp are you in? Oats and honey? Or everything bagel?
Nature Valley makes an everything bagel bar?
Try Nature Valley Savory Nut Crunch Bars, available in 3 flavors like everything bagel.
Right now in Good Morning Northwest, the 18-year-old accused of plotting terror attacks against churches in Coeur d'Alene was in court yesterday. We have what happened coming up. Also, how President Biden and former President Trump are reacting to Arizona's Supreme Court ruling on a near-total abortion ban.
And a chilly morning before our cloudy but nice day. We're tracking a beautiful weekend on the way, which I'll tell you about coming up. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest, on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal.
And I'm Riley Fitzgerald. It is 5:30 on Thursday, April 11th, 2024.
You know, I'm kind of liking how this April is not bringing too many showers.
No.
Because we kind of got the spring a little tiny bit earlier. I feel like the showers were all last month.
Definitely. We had quite the showers a couple weeks ago. Today into tomorrow, we may see a few showers, but it won't be very strong.
Yeah, it's not been too bad.
No, not at all. Some thunderstorms are even expected for the foothills of the Blues for tomorrow. So that's kind of exciting.
For them.
Yeah, well, let's take a live look outside right now in Richland.
It's good reading weather.
It is great reading weather. We're taking a live look outside right now. It is cold, great temperature to bundle up, but later on today it's going to get a little nicer than this, mid-60s to upper 60s. Cloudy, mostly dry conditions for your Thursday. Nice temps, low winds, and a beautiful weekend is on the way. On our first alert radar, we're seeing all of this cloud coverage start to make its way across the region. Cloudy day to day. Temperatures are mostly in the 30s right now, mid-30s in the Yakima area, lower 30s in the Tri-Cities, 40 degrees in Yakima so far this morning. Again, as I said, we're going to be seeing cloudy conditions, mid-60s in the Yakima area. Tri-Cities is going to be seeing upper 60s, potentially even 70 degrees today. Thursday. And Walla Walla is going to be seeing mid to upper 60s as well. Again, cloudy conditions, but low winds. Beautiful later on once we get going with these temperatures. Have a great Thursday. I'll send it back to Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. In continuing coverage, the 18-year-old accused of plotting terror attacks against churches in Coeur d'Alene pleaded not guilty in court yesterday. Alexander Mercurio was arrested Saturday, hours before federal investigators believe he planned to attack churches as a show of support for ISIS. He's charged with attempting to provide material support to a designated foreign terrorist organization, and he's scheduled to go on trial starting May 28th. The National Transportation Safety Board is ramping up its investigation into Boeing with some investigators in Renton, Washington this week. Late yesterday, Boeing provided federal investigators with documents that may show instances where a door plug was removed from a 737 MAX as it was being assembled. The new documents could shed light on why Boeing employees did not document that key moment on the assembly line, or even explain why a door plug flew out during Alaska Airlines Flight 1282 in January. NTSB Chair Jennifer Homendy told the Senate Commerce Committee that Boeing's admission that records do not exist for that work on that plane is unacceptable. The next step is to determine if Boeing workers documented that type of work in the past. NTSB investigators have also been in Renton, Washington again this week, which is where the 737 MAX is assembled. The agency is conducting further interviews of Boeing and Federal Aviation Administration employees. In Arizona, the return of a near-total abortion ban in the state is weighing heavily on the Trump-Biden rematch in that critical presidential battleground. CNN's Sunlan Servati has reaction from both former President Donald Trump and President Biden following the state Supreme Court's ruling.
Former President Donald Trump's strategy on abortion immediately being put to the test. Today, Trump saying he would not sign a national abortion ban if elected president. And distancing himself from the Arizona Supreme Court ruling Tuesday that the state's near-total abortion ban, which dates back to 1864, can be enforced.
That'll be straightened out, and as you know, it's all about states' rights. That'll be straightened out, and I'm sure that the governor and everybody else are going to bring it back into reason, and that will be taken care of, I think, very quickly.
All this coming only 2 days after the former president said abortion laws should be left to the states. President Joe Biden today responding to the Arizona ruling, offering this message to voters in the state.
Elect me. I'm in the 20th century, 21st century.
A Biden campaign spokesperson saying in a statement, Donald Trump owns the suffering and chaos happening right now, including in Arizona, because he proudly overturned Roe. The campaign also planning to dispatch Vice President Kamala Harris to the state on Friday, seeing the Arizona ban as an issue that could galvanize voters in a critical battleground state. In 2020, Biden flipped Arizona, winning by fewer than 11,000 votes after Trump carried the state 4 years earlier against Hillary Clinton. The Arizona ruling also reverberating in the state's hotly contested Senate race, which could determine control of the chamber. Republican Carrie Lake saying she opposes the decision, calling for an immediate common sense solution, despite voicing support for the law.
It will prohibit abortion in Arizona except to save the life of a mother. And I think we're going to be paving the way and setting course for other states to follow.
Lake's Democratic opponent, Ruben Gallego,
that I'm sorry to the women of Arizona,
calling the ruling devastating and highlighting Lake's past support for the ban.
The former president also suggested that a 6-week abortion ban that'll soon take effect in Florida was probably going to change this fall. Florida voters, however, will get to weigh in on a referendum that could guarantee access to the procedure in the state's constitution. And coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, what new features Uber is rolling out to help make sure passengers feel more secure. That's coming up in your consumer news. And Riley Fitzgerald joins us now with a quick look at your morning forecast. Hey, Riley.
Good morning, Jessica. It's a chilly morning on this cloudy day, but it's going to be pretty nice. If there's going to be any showers, we'll talk about it coming up.
Hi, I need new tires.
Perfect timing. Right now, during our tire savings event, when you buy 3 tires, you get the 4th for only $1.
Wow, that's a great deal.
Right? Can you imagine finding a tire for less?
Sorry, honey. Mama needs a tire.
No, definitely not.
No.
Let's get you those tires.
Okay.
Right now, during our tire savings event, buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Toyota Service Centers. Keep your Toyota a Toyota.
People are switching to Spectrum Internet. Let's see why.
We count on Spectrum Internet and the advanced Wi-Fi to always keep us connected and protected.
It's so reliable and fast.
Get Spectrum Internet with 99.9% reliability for $49.99 a month with free advanced Wi-Fi, free modem, and free security suite for 12 months with no added taxes or fees and no contracts. Save even more with our new 2-year price guarantee when you level up to 1 gig. Call 1-833-548-4999 or scan to call.
Ever since we switched to Spectrum Internet, our daughter's curiosity has a new spark.
Now we're saving a ton.
Since Spectrum Internet is fast and reliable, we don't worry about interruptions.
Amazing.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month with free advanced Wi-Fi. Save even more with our new 2-year price guarantee when you level up to 1 gig. Call 1-833-548-4999.
Call now.
Make your first move with battery power made by Steel. Right now, save $50 on the KMA 80R Combi motor or the HSA 50 hedge trimmer. Real Steel.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms. Take action with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95 plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
You ready to hit the road in style? Well, you're in luck, because it's Winnebago weekend here at Broadmoor RV, and we have the best deals around. Whether you're chasing sunsets by the coast or trekking through the mountains, Winnebago has the right option for you. From compact RVs to luxurious motorhomes, we've got it all. Come down to Broadmoor RV April 19th through the 21st, and together, let's make camping fun.
This newscast sponsored by Washington State Department of Revenue's Working Families Tax Credit.
Welcome back. In consumer news, women using the rideshare service Uber now have more safety options. Uber says it's added 4 new safety features to the app. There's a PIN verification giving riders the option to get a 4-digit code to make sure they're getting in the correct car. There's also the ride check feature that lets you know if a driver goes off course, stops unexpectedly, or ends a trip early. An audio recording feature in the app can record your trip and secure the encrypted audio on your phone. It isn't accessible to the driver or Uber unless an incident is reported to Uber, then the company can access it. Riders can also share their trip with a friend or family member for an added layer of protection. Uber says the safety preferences can be set up in the app at any time, or rideshare passengers can just tap the blue safety shield while on a trip. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, if you have kids that attend RSD schools and you have ideas on what you'd like to see from the Richland School District, you have an opportunity to do so. Next, we tell you when and where you can go to express your thoughts. And temperature outside is 33 degrees. Riley Fitzgerald will have your first alert forecast. That is coming up shortly.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
When you've been representing accident victims as long as Alan has, you develop a certain sense of confidence and expertise. Word spreads. People know and trust you. Insurance companies take you seriously. It takes hard work to earn a good reputation.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction, it's too expensive to remodel your bath. Fact. With Bath Fitter's hundreds of design options, you'll get the bath you want to fit your budget. Fiction. Bath remodels take forever and tear the house apart. Fact. Bath Fitter installation takes just 1 day to fit your schedule. Get the bath that fits you. Bath Fitter. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms. Take action with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95 plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
No matter what roads lead you home, McCurley Mazda is about to make your journey even better. Whether it's cruising riverside highways, winding vineyard trails, or anywhere else your travels take you, now is the perfect time to upgrade your way home. Visit McCurley in the Pasco Autoplex today for this special offer.
Find your way home in a new 2024 Mazda CX-5 with 0% financing up to 60 months from McCurley Mazda.
Massive savings are on this weekend, only at More Furniture. Choose from a wide variety, including our new spring lineup, and we'll provide free white glove delivery, special interest free financing until 2025, and we'll subtract your sales tax. And right now, we'll donate your gently used furniture free of charge. Make an impact in your local community and allow us to remove and donate your items with this limited time offer. Only at More Furniture.
A lot is changing in our community right now. New roads, new schools, and new opportunities. We're growing, and that means there are more cars on our streets than ever before. That's why we're expanding our facilities and services. So no matter what roads lie ahead, you'll always find your way home.
Find your way home in a new 2024 Chevy Silverado with financing as low as 1.9% from McCurley Chevrolet.
You know, in winning a close race, the one in first place usually demonstrates a small difference in quality from the competition. It's the little things that count. So the more we pay attention to detail, the more confident we are. And the more confident we are, the more we win.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Thursday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day so far. We're going to be seeing cold temperatures this morning. We're seeing 33 in the Tri-Cities right now, and this is a live look outside in Richland through our Columbia Point Skycam. We're going to be seeing cloudy and mostly dry conditions for your Thursday. Nice temps, low winds, and a beautiful weekend is on the way. On our First Alert radar, we do see a lot of this cloud coverage making its way across the region. Cloud coverage is going to continue through our Thursday. Potential quick showers that pop up throughout the day, but they are scattered and very, very light if you are going to be seeing any. We're going to be seeing some potentially overnight in the Walla Walla area through tomorrow morning. More cloud coverage for our Friday, then potential showers in the foothills of the Blues with a chance of thunderstorms as well for tomorrow evening. And then after that, we're going to be seeing some nicer conditions. The clouds start to go away a little bit for our Saturday, clear and nice and warm for our Saturday and Sunday. Winds right now very low, not much to worry about in terms of those wind speeds as opposed to a couple days ago. Today our temperatures this morning are on the chillier side. As I said, 33 in the Tri-Cities right now, 36 in Yakima, 32 in Ellensburg. Walla Walla is seeing 40 degrees this morning, so it is on the colder side. We're going to be seeing nice temperatures, mid to upper 60s in the Yakima Valley. In the Mid-Columbia, upper 60s, lower 70s. And in the Blue Mountain region, we're seeing mid to upper 60s so far for our highs today. Our temperatures for tonight, mid to upper 40s across the entire region. Cloudy conditions, overnight showers in the foothills of the Blues, as we mentioned just a little bit ago. Tomorrow we're seeing cloudy conditions as well, more showers potentially in the Blues, mid to upper 60s for our highs for our day tomorrow for Friday. Cloudy conditions over the next couple of days, but then the weekend is looking really nice. We've got sunny conditions and our temperatures are definitely going up. 75 for Saturday, 74 for Sunday, but then our temperatures drop back down to the lower 60s over the next couple of days as we start next work week. Our 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities, we see cloudy conditions as well for the next couple of days, but then those start to clear up for our weekend, upper 70s for Saturday and Sunday, and then they drop back down for our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Colder conditions, mid to lower 60s over the next couple of days, and our overnight lows are looking nice for the next couple of days, but as they drop on Monday, our overnights are dropping as well to those lower 40s. In the Walla Walla area on our 7-day forecast, we're seeing potential showers and thunderstorms for our Friday, as we were talking about on our Futurecast earlier. Beautiful weekend is on the way. 77 for Saturday, 72 for Walla Walla for our Sunday, and then temperatures drop back down. Potential showers on Tuesday as well. Overnights are dropping back into the 30s over the next couple of days. Today we've got beautiful conditions. We've got potential showers very quick in the next later on this evening, but we have lots of clouds, but otherwise beautiful conditions. I'll send it back to Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. In community news, Richland is getting more than $250,000 to improve school zone pedestrian safety. The Transportation Improvement Board granted the funds to the Richland School District and the City of West Richland. The TIB grant will fund the installation of 5 rectangular rapid flashing beacons. These will be at intersections near Enterprise Middle School and Tapteel and Wiley Elementary Schools. Those intersections include Blue Heron Boulevard and Paradise Way, 54th Avenue and Paradise Way, 62nd Avenue and Gray Street, Holly Way and Rose Street, and also South Highlands Boulevard and Sperea Drive. Construction is slated to begin this summer, and they're hoping to be done before the school year. Also, if you would like to help shape the future of Richland, then listen to this. The Richland School Board of Directors is inviting Richland and West Richland residents, community leaders, and media representatives to share their thoughts about the future of the Richland School District. You have the chance to express your thoughts at 3 town hall meetings. Essentially, these meetings provide a platform for stakeholders to talk about future bond planning, topics such as the potential of a 3rd high school, priorities for upcoming bond packages, budgeting, and also the impact of bond plans on taxes. The meetings will take place on the 15th, 16th, and 17th, and details are on where and when it is are up on your screen right now. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, we meet a former teacher who has been waiting 46 years for the eclipse. What he did to make the event even more special, keep it here to find out.
It's the Spring into Savings Sale at Furniture Row, and that means huge discounts throughout the store. Save on sofas and sectionals, dining groups, bedrooms, and more. Plus 4 years, no interest. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. The Spring into Savings Sale, on now at Furniture Row.
Furniture legs can scar your floors, costing you a lot of cash. Now there's Ruby Sliders, the new chair leg covers that protect your floors, prevent scratching, and slide with ease without all the noise. They fit snugly on both size legs and glide across any floor. Now you can move even your largest furniture with no effort at all. Regular felt gets worn and easily falls off, but Ruby Sliders feature an ultra-tight nano-weave material attached with an industrial-strength adhesive to the cover, so they're built to last. Plus, they're ultra-flexible and conform to most sizes. They'll protect any kind of floor, from hardwood, laminate, ceramic tile, and more. Call or go online now to get Ruby Sliders for as low as 99 cents with free shipping. That's right, free shipping. This offer is not available on Amazon, so order now.
Call 1-800-701-0426 or visit rubysliders.com. So call 1-800-701-0426 now.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through June 30th, receive rebates up to $1,950 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
People don't really realize how much of an impact the feet have on the rest of the body. A lot of times people with knee pain, there's really nothing going on with their knee. The issue is actually stemming from the foot. So now we're predisposed to hip pain, low back pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that when the foot's placed in the ideal position, everything else up the kinetic chain works better. You have better balance, more energy, you're gonna feel better, and you're not gonna have to spend so much time worrying and thinking about your pain.
See what we can do for you with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
If your family is anything like this, you need quality floors from Empire today. Like durable carpet with built-in stain and pet protection. Tough wood laminate with a scratch-resistant finish. Or waterproof vinyl plank floors. Even bath time is no match. And when life happens, Empire backs every floor with great warranties. Quality floors you can count on. Save $350 on your next project. Call this special number now.
1-844-254-8536.
Don't make a fuss. Spring into savings at Denver Mattress. You'll shop brands like
Sealy and Temper
and Purple too. 4 years, no interest. Ship free to you. Denver Mattress.
The Seattle Kraken in Dallas, Saturday at noon, Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's take a look close to home. Mostly cloudy in the Kittitas County areas. We're going to be seeing lower 60s today across that area. In the Yakima Valley, we're going to be seeing mid 60s to upper 60s, mostly cloudy there as well. Cloudy conditions across the entire region. Upper 60s, lower 70s across the mid-Columbia. And in the Blue Mountain region, we're going to be seeing mid to upper 60s. We see 65 there in Boardman, 68 in Waitsburg. So we've got nice conditions, just mostly cloudy across the region.
And Riley, this next story is pretty interesting. So a former teacher in Rochester, New York waited 46 years for the eclipse. He hosted dozens of people at his house for it, and his former students also that he's been planning to reunite with for decades. Natalie Caldazzoni has the story.
It's not about the eclipse. It's about you guys being here to share this time with my family, me, and each other.
Patrick Moriarty was 22 years old in 1978 when he promised his earth science students that they would reunite for the 2024 total solar eclipse.
So I said to the kids, hey, why don't you just go ahead and circle that eclipse and we'll get together. And after I did that for the next 16 years with all of my classes that I taught earth science to.
Moriarty says he created a Facebook page to spread the word, but a lot of students remembered what he said in class. More than 100 people showed up to the Moriarty Eclipse gathering on April 8th.
It's not about the eclipse anymore to me. It's all about the reunions.
Kevin Thompson and Chuck O'Brien were in Moriarty's class together back in 1982. They say they are grateful Moriarty kept his promise to reunite.
Definitely the longest homework assignment in the history of any teacher.
He wasn't just a great teacher, he was an inspirational teacher. 1982, there we go.
Another 1982 student, Nick Stathis, drove 5 hours from Westchester for the gathering. He says Moriarty inspired him to become an earth science teacher.
It's a tribute to both the eclipse, but also the power of teaching. Both Mr. and Mrs. Moriarty affected a lot of people.
While clouds covered the view of the eclipse in Rochester, this group took joy in being together again for the once-in-a-lifetime event.
Everybody got so quiet and just let the environment around them take over. And it just seemed very magical.
Now Moriarty is joking maybe he'll plan another reunion for the 2044 eclipse in Wisconsin, and I think he will. We had that one story about the 105-year-old who had seen over a dozen.
It's over a dozen. It was 13.
So I think he's on his way to that.
I think so too. And the next one that crosses the continental U.S. is in 44. In 20
I'll be 50,
years.
yeah.
But there's other ones that happen that don't cross the U.S. And so I was joking with my husband just last night. We were looking up on the National Weather Service kind of when the next dates are and when they're hitting. And we were like, oh, maybe we'll go to Iceland, Greenland. No, that's not going to happen.
Do it. Let's have a party like his party.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be nice. And I mean, I'll take any